Hello everybody. This is Monday, still November yet. November 29th, 2021. It's 8 degrees Celsius. Feels about like 5 or 6 degrees with the rain and a little bit of breeze. All right, so I'm in my car right now, as you can see, but this is not going to be a driving video. This could be a walking video. I'm getting myself all set before I step out of the car. So I got to put this phone in my pocket. And, oh yeah, I didn't tell you what time it is. It's noon hour. Right now it's noon hour. Okay, 12 o'clock, 12:06 p.m. It's noon hour. All right, so I'm going to fix myself all up here. I got my umbrella and it's not too windy today. So I should be all right on the wind. And I just getting myself situated before I actually get out of the car because it's raining really hard. But that's the kind of day I like to make a video in. So that's what we have to do. If we want a rain video, we got to get out in the rain. Okay, let's see how we do here with this umbrella. I'm going to try to open it up before I get out. There we go. I got it up. Now, I gotta get out. It's blowing some. Well, we'll see how we make out. But I really did want to get a nice video walking in the rain here today in the north end. We did one earlier, but we're gonna walk different areas today. There we go. Lock my car up. Now, I accidentally hit my phone, so we gotta straighten that up. There we go. The only thing I got left is put one glove on, and we'll be good. All right, so got my phone in hand, and my umbrella in the other hand. Here we go. Walking the north end. We're going to walk over to the sidewalk, and then I'm going to walk up to maybe Agricola, and walk down Agricola and around. You see, okay, we're going to cross. If you like rainy type videos, you're going to like this one, because this is a pretty good rain today. It's raining between 4 millimeters and 5 millimeters per hour. We've already got an hour or two of heavy rain in, but it's still supposed to rain hard the next hour or two. So I think we'll be all right. The wind's not blowing too bad. She's okay right here anyway. We'll see what it's like when I get around the corner. But right here, it's okay. So how was your weekend? Did everybody have a nice weekend? We did. It was a pretty good weekend. It went by too fast, but it was a pretty good weekend. If you recognize the location here, this is where I did a video not long ago here in Hydrostone. But this video is not about Hydrostone. I came here because there's free parking. I got a spot where I can park. But they give you an hour, but I don't think there's time in it. So I'm going back somewhere along an hour. My feet aren't soaked yet, but I think they will be before long. But I do have a big umbrella here, so it might help. Unless I step in the puddle. Then of course that won't help me. Now, let's see. What do you want to do? We'll walk another block and go down Agricola. How's that? Does that sound okay? Yeah, we got some open wind right here. It's coming from the south. We've got a south wind coming from the south, because when I get beside this building, I'll be okay again. There we go, see? South wind today. Well, you can see now we are well into fall. It's hard to find any leaves on the trees anymore. There's an odd one here and there that's hanging on, but we are well into fall. In fact, we got one more day left of November. When I started my video, I accidentally said December 1st, because I was thinking about we're almost to December. So I said December, but no, it's not. We're not there yet. It's November 29th. Tomorrow the 30th. And Wednesday will be the 1st of December. Have you decorated for Christmas yet? How about your Christmas shopping? Started that? Yeah, we started that a little while ago. We got our tree up this weekend. Got our lights outside. Got a Christmas village all set up. It's more like a city now. My wife's been working on that for a few years. And every year she keeps adding more stuff to it. So I told her she can't call it a village anymore. It's at least a town. And give her another 5 years and then we'll have to call it a city. Because it's getting quite big. Let's see, it's taken 2 tables to set it up. So we lost a lot of our living room space. All right, we're heading into the wind. I gotta hope my umbrella holds up there. And try not to block the view of my camera. So I got two things to think about here. It's raining really good right now. But that's what we want for a rain video. No sense making a rain video if it's not raining. Red is blowing hard. I don't know. I'm trying, but I don't know if I can keep this umbrella intact. That's the trouble with Halifax. Every time it rains, we get high winds. And I don't know what kind of umbrella you need to withstand this, but I'm trying my best. So if it dips down in front of the lens, it's not my fault. I'm just trying to save my umbrella. Okay? I'll try not to obstruct your view with it too much. Man, this is windy over here. I'm hoping I can manage. It's taking a lot to hold my umbrella with one hand. I was okay till I came around the corner. Now I'm heading right into the wind. This is rough. That's the bad side of it. I'm having a hard job to show you anything because the umbrella, I have to keep holding it down over my head. And it goes in front of the camera and you can't see. But I'm trying. Whoops. I accidentally hit it. All right, we're going to keep at it. We come this far, we're not going to stop now. But it is really windy out here. I caught a little break right here. I'm glad of that. Okay, when I get out in the open, I get wind. When I get next to some buildings, it kind of helps me out a little bit. So I'm still going down a bit, but we'll continue on that road. Yeah, look over it now. I can hardly hold it. Ooh, and there's streams of water coming down the sidewalk. Look, my feet are getting wet really quick. It's like rivers flowing down the sidewalk here. Maybe you can't see it that good on the camera, but it's quite wet here. All right, I got a little break from the wind. Can you hear the wind beating on the umbrella? The rain, I mean. Yeah. You probably can. I'm still in the residential part of the river yet, but we'll walk over to the commercial part. Oh, I just stepped in a lot of water. Look, there's some deep puddles right here. You can only keep your feet dry so long, and eventually it's going to happen. You're going to get your feet wet if you're walking in this kind of weather. I'm trying to watch where I'm stepping, but it's a losing battle. There's no way to protect your feet from the rain, especially when you're wearing sneakers like I am. Where are they? There they are. So it is what it is, right? Okay. Enough said about my feet. They'll dry. We'll probably get a little more wind now. We're getting into an open area again. I'm not exactly sure of this wind direction. I don't think it's clear out of the south because when I get near a building on my east side, I get some relief from the wind. So it must be a southeast kind of wind. All right. We're still intact, still staying dry. I don't want my umbrella to come apart because then I won't be able to make my video. Because I get everything all wet and then malfunction on me, so I gotta try to keep it dry and don't let my umbrella break. Whoops, sorry. It's hard to remember to not block my camera. This is quite an experience today. I'll walk across the street and then I might just stop around the corner and take a little break and turn around and give my arm a rest from there. It's calm in here. See how calm that is in here now? There's no wind. I'm blocking the south and sort of the east, a little bit southeast right now where I am, so it's calm in here. That's hard on the wrist, holding the umbrella with one hand and the wind blowing on it. You ever try that? It's not easy. So I had to stop and take a little break just to give my wrist a rest. Mostly when you're carrying an umbrella down the road, you got two hands for you, and the wind blows too hard, you can hang on to it with two hands. But it's hard to do when you're holding the gimbal in the other hand. Listen to that rain. I'm not going to complain about the rain we're getting now. My friend Roger out in Vancouver has been getting rain for quite a while now. And our friends up in Hope, that area. I don't know what the Okanagan's like. I haven't heard anything about that. But Hope is getting in bad shape, and a few other places. I don't know all my way around completely out in British Columbia. I've been out there a long time ago, not for a long time, but I know where Hope is, and Kamloops, and the Okanagan, and a few other places. British Columbia is a big province. I don't know there's a lot about it I've never seen. Don't know about it. So Roger, he'll fill me in on all the details of the storms up there. Roger, you want to see your old school? I'm right in the neighborhood. There it is. All right. Were you in one of these classrooms, or were you down there, or maybe that part wasn't here then? So, there's your old school right there. Broomfield School facing Agricola. If you went to school in one of those classrooms, let me know on your next comments. Okay? Well, I give up trying to keep my sneakers dry there. They're pretty much a write-off now, but that's all right. I'm not sure. I got a heater in my car. I can, the last day I was out and got my feet soaked, that's what I did. I went in my car and put my socks down into the floor on the heater. Hey, you want to see a small car? There. How you like that for a car? It's a beauty, isn't it? You can drive those without a license, don't need insurance. It's a great little car for seniors maybe who can't get around real good. Because they don't have to pay insurance or anything, so it's just, once you buy it, that's all there is to it. I think they'll only do about 35 to 40 kilometers an hour, but not bad, I guess. A lot better than walking. I can't walk 40 kilometers an hour. I wish I was in one right now. That'd be fun, making a video on one of those little cars. Look at the water right here. How will I ever get to the sidewalk? I'm going to have to walk up here and go over to the sidewalk. Because if I step in that, my feet are going to get soaked. All right, we made it. Now we'll go down the corner. That was just a little too much water right there. There's a building under construction. It's right not too far from the school. And this used to be a little plaza. Maybe Roger will remember there was a little plaza. And when I moved here, I think this is the place where the ambulance had a station in here. But that plaza's all gone now, and new construction underway here. We got. It looks like they've reached the top of it, I think. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 or 6 stories high, maybe 4. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6. 5 or 6 stories high, and some stores and shops in the bottom. That'd be nice. Oh, they're working away at it. I love seeing this stuff being built all over the place. The city's changing, but I'm not in love with the old city because I wasn't here. I wasn't here when the old city was here. I was here as things were starting to change. But I've seen a lot of changes in the short time I've been here. We've been here 3 years, and you would not believe the changes that's taken place in the city in 3 years. I've only been making videos about a year and a half, but I started slow. I didn't understand the business when I first started. But my son clued me in. He said, Dad, if you're going to make videos for YouTube, you have to do more than one a month. Yeah. I really? Yeah, he said you got to make at least 3 or 4 a week. You got to get out there and make a lot of videos if you're going to do anything on YouTube. So I took his advice, and I just get right out here. I love this. I love these rainy days because I love watching rainy videos. I know I've watched several of them. Some in Vancouver, some in Montreal, New York, LA. I've seen the videos from a lot of different places. And sooner or later they all make a rain walking video. And I find them nice. I think that somebody went out there and was willing to walk around in the rain to make a video for people to see. I found that fascinating. So I thought I'm going to try that. And I'm finding there's a lot of fun in it. It's fun walking in rain with an umbrella over you. So you're looking right at the rain, you're walking in it, but you're not getting wet, except for your feet. You can't do much about that unless you got rubbers on. Now, I don't like the idea of walking around with rubbers on, so I'd rather get my feet wet. Might run across my wife today. She's working in the North End. She got hurt. Oh, she went through a lot in the last month. I guess she wouldn't mind me telling her. She fell off the back of her truck about a couple of months ago, maybe, a month and a half or something, and she hurt herself pretty bad, and she was really sore. Her wrist is still bothering her from that. And then she got an ingrown toenail, and she had to go to a foot doctor, and they removed her toenail. So she's still babying that a little bit. And then one day last week, she pulled a muscle in her side, and she went to the doctor, and she found out it's a torn muscle right on the ribs. So she stayed home a couple of days last week, and they're putting her on light duties this week. She's driving around here, but she said they were going to give her a helper, so that won't be too bad. Is it ever raining? But that last one was bad. This one I think is worse. Harder to hold my umbrella, I know that. Oh, get back in there was a shelter. Not too bad here. Bad enough, but out there is even worse. Well, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what direction to go in here, because it's so windy. Well, maybe we'll go north on North Street. I'm at North Street right now. I'm going to go up North Street. Okay, we made it across the street. I got the wind at my back now, so I can hang my umbrella over my shoulder and tip it back a little bit, because the wind's blowing at my back. But that's not too high to carry, I guess. Looks like I'm walking around in the rain here now, but I'm not. My umbrella's right up there above me. How about you guys out there? Do you like rain walking videos? I find them nice. Here's where Ron's wife used to work, right here at the telephone company. So I'm just printing a little picture of that. Hey Ron, how you doing? Ron's a drummer, he lives up in Barrie. Played music with him quite a few times. Nice fella. And when he lived down here a long time ago, and his wife worked at the phone company. So Roger, you know where the phone company is. Bell Alliance right there. And it was probably there when you were here, most likely. I don't know what direction to point my umbrella. I'm getting wind from every direction. Isn't this fun? Alright. Let's see. Where do you want to go? Look at the water when the cars go through the intersection here. There's a lot of water coming down. Let's go. Oh, I don't know. Let's go up Roby. There's an awful lot of water on the sidewalk right there. I'm going to go across the street and maybe it's better over there. And maybe it's not. Maybe we'll walk up North Street. We'll do Roby after. Okay? Let's go right on up North Street. It's not too bad with the wind blowing at my back. I got one umbrella behind me. Pretty good. So I'm determined to make a video in this rain, regardless of how wet I get. I just missed a big puddle. I almost got my feet. I think I did step into the bed. That's really putting down some water. My feet are really pretty near drenched now. They can only get so wet, right? After that, it don't count anymore. Because a certain amount rolls off. So you can only get so wet. I'll tell you one thing, when this video is done, a hot coffee is going to taste some good. That's my reward when I get done this video. Going to, probably on the corner of Roby and Young, I'll go to Tim Hortons and get a large double-double. But first, I have the work. The work comes first, then the prize. Oh well, wet feet never hurt nobody. Alright, we're heading north on North Street. What a coincidence, eh? North on North Street. And I meet some people and they don't have an umbrella and they're just soaked. And they're looking at me thinking, oh, look at that, if I had one of those. Well, that won't help your feet. Keep the rest of you dry though. If you can keep it in one piece in the wind. The wind's blowing mine pretty good. So far, it still looks like an umbrella. I gotta keep that high on my list when I want to spend that much money, is to get a really good umbrella. Before too long, I don't know this one, but soon. Before too long, I'm going to spend money on a good umbrella. One that won't bother too much in the wind. I know they do make them that are pretty much windproof. Whoa, this thing is blowing around a lot. There, I pointed it towards the south. Maybe that'll help me. Seems to be less wind coming now. Alright, found a way to hold it. Kind of behind me and off to my left. Listen to that rain. I'm sure my mic must be picking it up. Oop. Walking on the hill, it might not be as wet, but it might too. I remember one time in Toronto, the jazz festival was on. It was in the summer, July. Me and a friend of mine went down to the beaches for the festival. And while we were down there, this torrential downpour happened. It was sunny when we got there. And right out of the blue, it towered over. And this downpour came. And if you know anything about going north and south from Toronto, when you go south, it's downhill. Not necessarily super steep, not like Halifax, but it points downhill. And when this big sudden rainstorm came up, it was like rivers coming down the street. I mean, forget about my shoes. I did well to keep my shins dry. It was that much water on the road. It was like rivers everywhere. So we had a fun day that day. It was a day to remember for sure. I wasn't making videos then. If I was, that would be a good video. So I'll let you in on a little secret here. We're planning a trip to Ontario in May. My daughter will have her baby in March, and we're going to go 2 months after that to see our lovely little grandchild. Little girl. It's going to be a girl, not born yet, but they tell her it's a girl. So that's our plans. We're going up in May, and we're going to be there a few days. So all my viewers, if you're getting a little tired of Halifax, I'm going to make some videos in Toronto while I'm up there. As many as I possibly can. How's that? That's how many I'm going to make. I'll take my hard drive with me and we'll store them on there. When I get to you have to have a computer to put it onto your hard drive. So when I get to up there, we'll be staying at my daughter's place. Maybe. Not sure, maybe. Depends on where we live. If not, we'll be in a motel. But I can use her computer to get my phone downloaded. My son says that's what he does. He downloads it using his computer into my hard drive. The hard drive's plugged into the computer, and the phone's plugged into the computer. And somehow, however he does it, he takes it off my phone, puts it on the hard drive. We're using the computer. So, we're going to go this way now. We are heading north. Oh, sorry, I lied. I said I was going north on North Street. That's west. I lost my senses there for a minute. I was going west on North Street. There we go. North got stuck in my head. I'm heading north now on Windsor. I'm on Windsor Street. Walking around the north end in a downpour. There's Sobeys, probably you know that. If you know where Windsor is, you know where Sobeys was. Well, the wind's not bothering me too much over here. Pretty much at my back now. It was kind of at my side and back before, but now it's pretty much at my back. The worst places are the intersections. So that's where the puddles are. The puddles are the biggest at the intersections. All right, we'll keep on going. This is kind of quiet after walking up North Street. Sometimes I get a puff, but not too bad. Little puff of wind and then it will calm down. Now it's calm again. I got one little puff there to watch my umbrella. So I am on Windsor Street. I'm not sure. I might walk down the direct, right down the Almond maybe. We'll see. I'm at Summit right now. I think the next one could be Almond. Maybe I'll go down Almond. Maybe. We'll see when I get there. Look at the water right here. Right now. There it is, coming just like a river. Whoa! And I almost lost my umbrella. Okay, here we go. No more stopping. On the weekend I was out and made a couple of videos showing the Christmas lights. I hope you enjoyed them. One will be up today as I'm making this video. You'll see one of my Christmas videos. Then I have another one. We went up to the City Hall. I wanted to see the lighting of the tree and all that stuff. But it was so crowded. And with this COVID going around, I didn't want to walk in a big crowd. So I figured we'll let the excitement die down, then we'll go back I see it when it's not so crowded. Because it was really bad. There were thousands of people on the street. The good side was, before you could get near that place, you had to show proof of vaccination, which we have it on our phones. I showed it to the guy, but I never used it because I couldn't get near the place. I see a big puddle where I gotta go or something. Right there. And I don't want to step in that. So I'm going over here and try to get around it. There we go. Yes, my feet are wet, but they're a whole lot wetter if I step in one of those. Well, it was pretty calm on Windsor Street. Now I've got to go down Young Street. I don't know what that's going to be like. Maybe I can, yeah, no, I'll stay right here. I might go down Almond. I think that might be a better route. Okay, we'll run across the street and we'll take Almond. I think this is Almond right here. We'll find out in a minute. Yes, Almond Street. We're going to see what it's like. Hopefully it's not too windy. So far so good. I got to just aim my umbrella a little bit different probably. But there don't seem to be a whole lot of wind right here. So that's good. I picked a good street. My phone is ringing, but I don't think I'm going to answer it right now because it might be my son. Let me just take a quick glance out of here, see what it is. There, look back, missed call, 902, 497-1630. Well, we'll call them back shortly, because I don't want to interrupt my video. There we go. Okay, so you got to understand when I'm making a video, I can't just stop this video and talk to people on the phone. So I hear my phone dinging saying there's a missed call. When I'm in Tim Hortons, I'll check that stuff out. And if I got to call somebody back, I'll call them back. There's one lone building going up here all by itself. It's going to look like this right here. That will be looking down the street that's up here when it's built. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stories at one end and less down at the other end. Stores on the bottom and condos or apartments on the top. That's how they build everything now. Which I think it's a good idea. It's a mix of residential and business all in one area. Now we'll keep right on through here. This is Gladstone Street up through there. And they call this place North Station. That's what this one's going to be called right here. It's going to be called North Station. So they're still working on that. I'm not sure when it'll be done. Probably won't be this year, not likely. All right, continue on. Let's see. I gotta be back to my car in an hour. They give you parking over there for an hour on the street. It's free in that area. The Hydrostone area, because it's a special area of the city, they don't charge you for parking over there. So you can go over there and park your car for an hour and you don't got to worry about anything. It don't cost you anything to park it. The bad part of it is I have to walk right past Tim Hortons to get my car. So unfortunately I can't go into Tim Hortons on the way by until I go home. I'm at home. Until I go back over to Hydrostone and get my car. Then I'll drive back over to Tim Hortons. That's too bad, but I don't get to go right into Tim Hortons. I could, but I don't want to leave my car there that long. I can make it. I got to jaywalk once in a while. Don't want to stand there too long. There we go. And there's the big project. We're still working on it, but it's up there quite a ways now. Okay, I'll just stand back here and try to show you a little bit of that building. Okay? So there's one end. And it goes all the way up there. And it goes way back, and they're down in the ground about 4 or 5 stories. So a big hole down in there. It's going to be a long time before this is done, I think. But we got a lot of people working on it. This place right here is called the Richmond Yards, is what this place is called. The Richmond Yards. I suppose it has some significance back one time, and I'm not sure what it is, but maybe I'll find out. There's a lot of water on this side. This is a heavier rain than the last time I came out. That time it was wet, it was raining, but this time it's heavier, I think. More rain coming down. The puddles are getting bigger. We'll go right on straight through Almond down to Agricola because of less wind here. If I turn left on Roby, I'm going to get a lot of wind up there. Every once in a while I get a puff that's trying to pull my umbrella up, but so far it's still holding together. Whoa, boy. Seems like the wind might have shifted or something. I don't know. It's coming from another direction now. It's better if I stand in this way. It's at my back. What's coming in? I'm heading east. So this wind is coming from the east. Maybe if I can just tip my umbrella a little bit forward without blocking your view, it might hold up better. Yeah. I guess you're all right with that. It's barely a lot of view, but it's up there. We are on the corner of Almond and Roby. And Roger, there's your school from another angle. We are over on the other side of it at the north corner, the northwest corner of the Greenfield School. That's a big school. It takes up a whole block, or almost a whole block. It reaches right over. And there's the other construction job they've been working on for a while. It's come up 1, 2, 3, 4. They're working on the 5th floor. So I gotta wait for my light here. I can't jaywalk this. This is too dangerous to jaywalk here. Wet, but we'll make it. Now we're going to go straight down Almond. We're not going to bother with Roby that direction. I'm going to drive back to Roby. That's where my car was. Roby and Young. My car is on Young and a little bit past Agricola. Kind of Agricola and Young, but a little bit beyond Agricola. If you're familiar with the hydrostone, you know there's angled parking on one side. That's where I went. I think my phone got out of focus just a second here. Yeah, look at that. It was way out of focus. It's much better now. This is kind of like my last rain walking run. The umbrella would give me trouble for a little while, and then I get some good walking. Then I get another puff of wind, it'd be hard to handle, and then it would stop and I get good walking again. Kind of like what it is today. For the most part, it's not bad. But you get a few of those gusts, then hard to manage it. Okay, we'll walk over to the corner, and then we'll walk up to Young Street. I'm at Agricola and Almond. If anybody knows this corner, the school is there, Roby's over there. South end is that way, north end is this way. I gotta push my button there, I think. Look at the water right here. Whoa. He splashed me pretty good when he went by there. Oh well, I'll live. Alright, I'm walking, keep my direction straight. I lied to you once. I'm walking north on Agricola. Heading back towards the hydrostone area. Yep, this has been a great walking video. We've seen lots of water today. This is not This is not a light rain today. This is a heavy downpour. So if you like rainwalking videos, you'll love it. Believe it or not, we're only close to 1 o'clock. Not quite 1. And look how dark it is. Not quite 1 p.m. yet. And it's so dark. Really dark. Let's go this way. For a block. I bet you can hear that rain. My microphone is pointing right straight up. Hopefully my coat hasn't brushed against it too much. That happened to me once. It was horrible. The sound that it made. So I try to be careful when I put my mic on my jacket not to let my coat rub on it. It's very near my coat, but I think I'm okay. Are you enjoying this rain walk? So we've got December, January, February, March, April, May. 6 months away before we'll be going up to Ontario. I'm looking forward to that because we'll get a chance to make some Toronto videos. I'm going to make it count too. I'm going to store them right up on my hard drive. Make it count. I'm going to get lots of videos up there. Well, I'm back under the sidewalk. I'm not sure what direction I need to hold my umbrella in, but I'm okay right now because I got buildings beside me. And when I get over to Yonge Street, I'll be almost to my car. I'll be very close to my car when I get over here. I hear another siren. I heard one when I started out here. If you remember at the start of this video, there was a siren. Warehouse Market. Inside there. And I got a big puddle. Right here. Think I can get through that? I don't know. I'm going to try my heels and see if I can do it that way. A little drier up on the grass here. There we go. I made it. The mail carriers must be having fun today. I see one going right over there. Well, you can't see him now. They got yellow jackets on. And he's got a full rain suit on except his head. That looks so dark. This looks like 6 p.m. It's around 1. Well, I'm not going to go home from here because I got to pick my son up in Spryfield. So I'm going to go hang out at Tim's over at Yonge and Roby. And I don't have to leave to pick him up until, yeah, he gets, on a good busy day, he's done at 5, but some days he's done at 4 or 4:30. So I can hang out at Roby until 4 o'clock. Then I can head down that way. Or 3:45, or whatever. I got lots of time. I think it's around 1 or something now. Don't feel like digging my other phone out, check the time, because I got my umbrella in one hand and this phone in this hand. And this gimbal. So getting my other phone out would be a bit of a pain. If the wind wasn't blowing so hard, I would try it. But this is almost a nighttime rain video. Not quite, but looks like nighttime video because it's so dark out. That's the Oldlands Brewery right there, that big building. We're on the east side of it. See, I do know my directions when I try. Sometimes you get carried away and don't give it right, but. So my apologies for telling you I was walking north on North Street, because North Street doesn't go north, it goes west. It's in the north end, but maybe that's what they meant when they called it North Street. That's probably it. If I'm lucky when I go to Toronto, I might get to drive through Montreal if I'm lucky. Depends on the time, how our time is. If we can leave early enough here. When I used to drive to Toronto, I lived in Woodstock, New Brunswick. I used to leave about 3 a.m. and I'd be in Toronto by 6 p.m. But from here, from Halifax, it's a lot farther. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'd like to stop in Montreal and do at least one video. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to pull that off or not. We'll leave that one up for, see how it goes. All right? If I do, I'll get everybody all mixed up. They say, what's Halifax Walker doing in Montreal? What's Halifax Walker doing in Toronto? I'll call myself Canada Walker. If that works. No, it's only a one-time thing, and then we may not get back up there again for a few years. Because we got lots of family members and stuff up there, but you know, you still have to have the time and money to spend on it to go up there. So we've been down there 3 years, haven't been up there yet. So. My car is across the street. You know, all I gotta do is get over there. Right to here. All right, you're good. You're good so far. Oh, I'm back. I'm back and I'm soaked. I got a clean car though. Look, even my wheels are shining. You did a good job. My headlights are all nice and shiny again. Ah, thanks for the rain. It fixed my car up anyways. All right. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to try to stay under my umbrella and try to unlock the car and try to squeeze in there without getting wet. And if I can pull that all off, I'm doing well. Whoops, I didn't get it yet. My key doesn't want to work. That happened once before. My key didn't want to work. I'll stick it in the door. Well, I don't want to walk through that way either. Get better work for me. Get better work. It happened once before. It wouldn't open the car. And then we came back and it opened it. So, we'll try that again. That happened one time before. Maybe our battery's getting low in our thing here. Let's keep trying it. Or maybe something's jammed in there. I don't know. All I know is I hope I can get it open. There's probably a battery in these little remotes, and it could be getting weak. But let's see. Oh, I'm not at my car. I'm at somebody else's car, just like mine. Oh, no wonder. I heard a horn tooting up here. The same kind of car. Same kind of car, exactly. I thought it was my car. Mine's up here. See? Same thing. I thought it was at my car. I was at somebody else's car trying to open the door. All right. There we go. That's better. That did happen to us once, so we came home, got out of our car, went to lock the door, and the button wouldn't respond. So we stayed out there, kind of puzzled, and after a while it took off. Okay, I'm back to the car. I'm going to sit down in here, and I'll hold the umbrella over me while I work on everything. Okay, there we are. Now I'm almost into the car. Now I'm back. I got to shift hands because I almost lost my glove into the rain. Oh boy, having a rough time there. Don't drop my phone. Try not to. I don't even I'm in a bit of a... Okay, I got it. All right, there we go. Pull the phone in over the top of the car like this. All right, we're inside. I'm inside. I'm alone. Whoops. Hang on. Bear with me. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. There we go. All right. So here we are, sitting in the heart of the Hydrostone. Been doing a rain walk around North End. I hope you enjoyed it, because I had a lot of fun walking out here in the rain. Then coming back trying to get in the wrong car. All right, anyway, lucky I didn't get arrested for trying to steal somebody's car. So, anyways, if you like this video, push like. And if you're not yet a subscriber, you want to subscribe to this crazy guy's channel, then push that subscribe. I won't let you down. I'll show you lots of nice things here in Halifax. Okay? Bye for now.